Hello and welcome to our class for today. My name is Olugbemi, your host and trainer on the Moneyseller's African Forex Academy. Our training for today is based on calculation of pips, how to calculate pips in Forex. Before I go into the detail of our training for today, I would like to remind you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, just go to the subscribe button and click on the subscribe button. However, if you're watching it outside of YouTube and you would like to subscribe to our channel, search for Gbemi Moneyseller and click on the subscribe button. Okay, so back to our training for today, how to calculate pips. What is a pip? Let's start from there. What is a pip? A pip is basically an acronym for percentage in points. Percentage in points. Pip is basically the smallest price move that an exchange rate can make based on Forex market convention. It is equivalent of 1/100 of 1%. That is the fourth decimal place of a currency pair. So let me show you this. Let me explain this better with a note. Okay, so a pip is viewed in terms of the fourth decimal place. So the one here is expected to be the pip. So where you see a currency quoted like this, okay, and then there's a move to, so it was like this, 1.3524, and then it moved to 1.3525. What happened? There is a 1 pip move in this. So this has moved from here, it has increased with 1 pip. So the fourth decimal place, after this decimal point, the fourth decimal place is where you begin to calculate your pip from. Now, this is the common ones you're going to see. This is the common way of narrating the pip in the Forex market. However, there are times you would see currencies that are quoted in 2 decimal places. And this is common with a currency pair that has JPY, Japanese yen, in the pair. Okay, it has Japanese yen as one of the currency in a pair. So currency pair like USD JPY will be quoted in 2 decimal places, and you're going to see something like this: 110.32. Okay, 0.32. This is 2 decimal places. So this 2 is where your pip, you begin to calculate your pip from. So if there's a change from 110.32 to 110.33, then we say there's 1 pip movement in this particular pair. Okay, so but when you see currency pairs like Euro USD, GBP USD, currency pairs like this, you are usually going to see, or you are normally going to see rates like this. Okay, so you are going to see 4 decimal places. This 5 here is where the pip is. So if there's any change in it, if you reduce to 4, that means that there's a 1%, 1 pip reduction in the currency. Okay, 1 pip reduction in the currency. So if you are selling and this moved to 132, if it moves to 132.64, it basically means that you have made 1 pip profit because this has reduced by 1 pip. So in a sell, you are expecting it to reduce. So if it reduces by 1 pip, you have made profit of 1 pip. Okay, so now let's look at more examples. So let's say you're trading Euro USD and the currency pair is quoted like this, and then it moved to 1.3275. And let's assume you have done a buy. So in a buy, you're obviously expecting the price to increase. And now it has increased to 1.3275. What happened in this case? It means that you have made how much profit? it means that you have made 20 pips profit because this has increased by 20 pips. From 55, it has moved to 75. And 75 minus 55 is what? 20. So you have 20 pips. Okay. You can also use calculator you can calculate this better with calculator. So let me just bring out the calculator and let's use this to calculate that. So let's say that it moves from 1.32. You're not going to put the 1 before the decimal point. So let's say it moves from 1.3255 to 1.3275. Okay, 3275 minus 3255 equal to 20. So that means that it has moved in 20 pips. It has moved in terms of 20 pips. Okay, so that's what we have here in terms of calculation in terms of pips. Now, you are going to notice that a lot of the brokers, they don't quote in just 4 decimal places. You would see something like this, 1.32552. So that's 5 down. So you're wondering, but it is said that for my pip is calculated in 4 decimal places. So what happened? Why am I having 5 decimal places in this case? That means that this particular broker is quoting in fractional pips. Okay, that means they included a fractional pip. So this one is a fractional pip, which is also referred to as the pipette. And you are not going to consider that. So you are going to begin to calculate from the 4th decimal point. So if there's an increase and you are seeing 1.32752, this 2, by the time you're calculating, you're not going to include this 2. You are leaving out this 2 and you are calculating from this. So 5 minus 50, 7 minus 52, and that gives you 20 pips increase, okay? But if you are going to impute on your MetaTrader 4, you will definitely bring this 2 back because that particular broker is using 5 decimal places, and for it to be accepted on your MetaTrader 4, you will also have the fractional pip, which is behind this at the time you're entering, okay? So now, let's say that this has increased. Let's say what we had here was 856, okay? And this reduced, and you are doing a sell. Remember that in a sell, we're expecting the value to drop. So you are doing a sell, the value has now reduced to, okay, 552,856. Now, in this case, what is the value here? 5 minus. Remember that these last 2 are the pipette, so we leave them out first. 5 minus 5 is equal to 0, and then 3 minus 8 equal to 8 minus 5 equal to 3, and so 2 minus, these ones are all 0. So our pip is 30 pips increase. However, there's also the pipette. So if you are going to include the pipette in this case, this 6 minus 2 is what? 4. So that means that you have made 30.4 pip. Okay, 30.4 pip. But this is a fractional pip, so we don't really consider it much. But then, because of this change, there is a difference too in these two, and that means that you have 30.4 pip. Okay. Then, if we are looking at a currency pair that has Japanese yen in it, let's say USD JPY, and we are making a buy at 110.325. So in this case too, we explained that for a currency pair that has Japanese yen in it, it's usually 2 decimal places, but some brokers will also quote in 3 decimal places, with the last one being the pipette, which you are not going to consider in your calculation, okay? So let's say that you buy it and then your take profit as it is at 110.875. So what happened in this case? Remember, the last one here are the pipettes. So we leave them out and we begin to calculate from there. So now because we are buying, we are expecting that it increase, and truly it has increased in value. It has moved to 87 from 32. 110.32, it has moved to 110.87. So 87 minus 32 gives us what? It gives us 55 pips. 55 pips. Okay, so that's basically how you calculate your pips when it comes to forex trading. I hope you got value from this training on how to calculate pips. I would also want to encourage you to try and take up our Forexversity. Our Forexversity training takes you from the basic through intermediate and advanced level of forex trading. It's a full trading professional forex education program. It takes you from basic through intermediate and advanced level, where you learn everything within 2 months. We hold you by the hands and work with you every step of the way for you to become profitable in your forex trading. And at the end of this second month, you will be ready to begin trading a live account. Okay, thank you very much. If you have any question on this, please put it in the comment section and I'll get to it. Have a great day.